Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Osil, and today I'm going to do my second update for my No Buy project pan that I started in January. So in this video I will be talking about my progress on skincare, hair care, body care, and makeup, and if I have any empties, how things are going with my spending, and most likely I will be rolling in some new products to work on. First off, we have my one and only eyeshadow primer, the number 7 Stay Perfect eyeshadow primer, and I've used this pretty much every single time I've done my eyeshadow, at least, which is 5 to 7 times a week, so it's a lot, and I feel like I've done good on this. But the weight of 10 grams is exactly the same. I'm still working on it, and I still really like this product. I was so sure I was going to be done with the Luminate CC Cream in 175 by now, but I'm not. You can still see the progress in weight. It weighed 17 grams in my last update, and now it weighs 12 grams. So there's progress, but it feels completely empty, and I think every single time I use it, I think it's the last time, but it's not. So I have no idea how much I have left or how many uses I have left of this, but I do think I'm really close. So we'll see. Once I'm done with this one, I only have one foundation left in my inventory. I'm happy with that. I might consider repurchasing sort of a winter foundation as a replacement for this in the future, but for now I'm not really stressing about it. Then we have the Catrice Instant Awake Under Eye Brightener in Light Rose, a corrector I really enjoy. I have done good progress on it, pretty much what I anticipated. I thought I would use about half of what was left last time, which I feel like I did. But there's still quite a bit of product left. I don't think I will be done by my next update, but who knows. Now I just want to say I did finish a concealer from Art Deco last time, but I should have included another or new concealer to work on then, but I just completely forgot. So I've kind of been unofficially working on this concealer that I'm now officially including in this project. This is the Kaya Front Row Luminous Glow Concealer in number 2C. And I'm actually seeing some windowing here already, and I feel like I'm close to having to remove the stopper on this. So yeah, I think that's pretty good actually. I don't know if you can see anything in here, but I can't really see much product left in this one. So I might be able to finish this by my next update. We'll see. Ideally, I would have just one under eye concealer, one for my face, and then one color corrector. This works best for my under eyes, but I do have a backup in my collection, so no stress about that just yet. On to one of my favorite hydrating mists. This is from ColourPop called Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I started working on this in March, and this is my progress. So yeah, I think I will be done with this by my next update. Then we have the Chanel Le Beige Creme Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in 390 Soleil Tan Bronze. That's a long name. My new goal for this product was to use it 100 times. I first had a goal of 50, now I am onto 100 uses, and it's been going great. I have 72 uses now. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, I still really enjoy it. I don't think it's going to be a problem to reach 100 uses on this. I don't use it every single time I do my makeup, but I use it a lot. So I don't have a problem with this one. I really enjoy it. I have a goal of hitting pan on this Milani Instant Glow Powder in Strobe Light Afterglow 01. I have really been enjoying this, and I'm actually starting to think that there might be a chance that I will be able to hit pan on this. But we'll see. I was so sure that the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel in Universal Taupe was going to be completely dry and done by now, but it's not. It's still going strong, and I do have a backup of the same product, but I am very confident that this will be gone by my next update. My all-time favorite brow gel. So I have completely finished the brow pencil I have from Revolution in light brown. I was able to use this up very quickly, but yeah, I have used up this brow pencil. I like it, but it's not going to be a repurchase, I don't think. It's not the perfect shade for me. It's a little bit too warm and it's a little bit too creamy. That can be a good thing in a way, but at the same time, you use up the product so quickly. So I still prefer the e.l.f. Ultra Precise brow pencil. And then I moved on to, oh gosh, the writing has all come off. This brow pencil from Essence. I will write it down here if I can find the information on this. But this is more of a triangular shaped sort of pencil, and I have been working on this for the past, I want to say like 3 weeks or so, maybe even more. And this is my progress. So I do think I will be done with this one by my next update, which means I don't have any brow pencils left once I'm done with this one. So I might have to purchase a brow pencil, which will then be my first makeup purchase of the year. That's cool. Yeah, I love that. Next, I did have some gimme products. I did include 2 mascaras in the beginning of the year, and this was one of them. I have now finished it. It's from Revolution, a 5D Lash Pow Volume Mascara. The patent was really nice. It was really nice to apply. It looked nice on the lashes, and I enjoyed how they looked and how it was to remove and everything about it. So I highly recommend this affordable and cruelty-free mascara. If I can find it again, I will repurchase. I did move on to the Essence Lash Without Limits Extreme Lengthening and Volume Mascara in brown. I'm not going to include this, but I'll mention it that I've started using it now. I don't know how it is with the tubing version of this. I'm really curious to try that out. But oh my god, it's a spider outside my window. I hate spiders. This is what it looks like. I like how easy it is to apply this. It looks really nice on the lashes, but it's so difficult to remove. I don't think it would have been so difficult if I had more strength to my cleanser, I guess you could say, but I have a cleanser for very sensitive eyes, so it's very mild and gentle to the skin. So I don't think it works very well with this mascara. It's not that it stays put, it's more that I just smear the mascara around the eye area and it starts irritating my eyes quite a bit. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna continue to use this before I move on to my next mascara. I have several ones as backups, so it's really not a problem to just move on from this, but at the same time I really want to get some use out of the products I do purchase. Alright, I won't go too much into depth about my lip products that are included in this project because I do have a separate lip service project going on, so check that out if you're specifically interested in my work on my lip products. But I will mention, because they are also, some of them are also in my no buy project pan. For instance, these samples from Clarins, I had a goal of using up at least 2 of these. I have used up and I'm working on several of those, so that's a win. And then I had a goal of using up 2 lip liners from my collection. The number 7 Stay Perfect lip pencil in nude, and this was the Kiko Milano lip pencil in 503. As you can see, this one is completely done, and I have also finished this lip liner. So my ultimate goal for lip liners are to have one like nudie movie pink shade and then one more reddish shade, in my collection, and that's really all I need. So I have decided to include this lip liner as well into my project. So I'm working on it in my lip service project, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat and Pillow Talk. I guess it's officially in this project as well. Why not? I am also working on the Vapor Lip Balm and the LH Cosmetics Fantastic and Pink Opal. I will not show you the progress on those. You will see that in my lip service project, but I will say things are going well. So yeah, I will give you some more updates on that after I've revealed everything in that project. So stay tuned. Also, I do want to mention I have a blush tracking project going on the side as well, where I track my uses on my entire blush collection throughout this whole year, and I will do sort of a finale on that probably at the end of the year or beginning of next year, to kind of let you in on how I feel about the blushes now, which ones I've used the most and least, and the progress and all that. So yeah, I will say things are going good. I think I might have an empty soon as well, so that's really cool. And then also I did end up using this little sample that I got. I talked about it last time. It is the Glow and Plump Glass Skin Drops from Glow Idea. I tried it a few ways. I think I got 3 or 4 uses out of this little sample. It was really nice and naturally luminous, I would say. It just gave a really nice all over glow to the face, and I did like it, but I don't see myself having this as a part of my routine. Also, I did talk about my other setting sprays in the beginning or in the introduction of this project, and I don't have them officially included in this project, but I am working on them on the side, and I thought I would just show you a little progress update. So we have the Eden Ready Set Fix Setting Mist. This is my update. Really like that one, by the way. Then we have the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I think this might be my favorite, to be honest. It is sort of hydrating, but it still sets the makeup. And then lastly, you can't really see through this, but this is the LH Cosmetics Onset Long Lasting Setting Spray. And I think I'm about this far down or so in this bottle, so I'm working on these, and I do think I will be able to finish at least one of these setting sprays by the end of the year. Moving on to body care, I have finished the Marc Jacobs Perfect body lotion. I liked this, but it was very strongly scented, and although I like the scent, it's not my thing to have a very perfumey body lotion. It's also a little bit irritating to the skin when there's too much perfume in a body product like that. So it was okay, but I'm really glad I was able to finish it. Then I quickly moved on to the Clarins Moisture Rich Body Lotion with Shea Butter for dry skin. This was about, there's a storm coming in. This was 25 grams in my introduction, and I'm now down to 14 grams, and it is completely empty. This contains 30 milliliters of product. I was pleasantly surprised by this one. It has a really nice fresh scent, and it was very, very moisturizing. So I really, really enjoyed this one, but Clarins is not cruelty-free, so I will not repurchase. Same with Marc Jacobs. So then I moved on to this hydrating pistachio body butter from Saatchi Skincare. This was relatively full when I started working on this, and I have made really nice progress. This was 270 grams in my introduction, and it is now 161 grams. So as you can see, about half of the container is gone. And this is my favorite product from this brand. I've tried the shower oil and the perfume as well. I really enjoy the perfume. I think the shower oil is fine, but this is the best. It's super moisturizing. It smells delicious, not too strong, and just, yeah, it's just great. And really moisturizes my skin as well. So really enjoy this one. I do think there's a chance I might be able to finish this sometime this summer. We'll see. Maybe I should show you the next body butter I think I will be working on. It does depend a little bit on when I'm able to finish this, because I have one that's has more of a summery scent, or two actually, and then another one that's more autumn appropriate. So maybe I'm just gonna wait and see before I decide. But I have decided to actually include this product as well into my project pan. This is the Evi Daily Tan Activator. This is supposed to prepare, enhance, and prolong suntan. Gives deep hydration both to body and your face. I only use it on my body. Strengthens skin barrier, and is full of antioxidants and is very moisturizing. I really enjoy this product. It just gives me like a head start to a little bit of a glow, and not really tan, because I never get tanned. With my pale skin, that's like when pigs fly is when I get tanned. But yeah, it helps me a little bit to feel a little bit better about myself during the summertime. So this is a great product, and I have a little bit left. Yeah, this weighs 55 grams now at my introduction, and hopefully I'm able to finish this all the way sometime this summer. Now this is not included in my product pan, but I will show you these two hand creams. One is a declutter, one is an empty. I have an empty of this almost every time I do show you my empties. This is the Bodø Solvent Dagkrem mot kløe, a Norwegian brand, great for eczema and dry skin. That's all I have to say. This is a declutter because it's just too old. This is the Meraki hand lotion. It is really nice. It's just been standing at the sink because I can't use it. It's too rough on my eczema. And so I just let guests use it, and they never use it. So I'm ready to let this one go now. So looking at the picture of my body butters and body lotions, I have 11 body butters, and out of those I have already worked 5 out of my collection, which I think is really great. I'm very happy about that. I have officially finished 2 out of the 9 body shower gels that I started out with in the introduction of this project. This is all gone now. This was the Sticky Dates by Lush. I really enjoyed this, one of my favorite shower gels. And so yeah, I'm just going to start working on the ones I mentioned last time, which is Ida Varg Vanilla Fudge Shower Mousse, Sol de Janeiro Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel, and then Chorus Renewing Body Cleanser. By the way, this was 288 grams in my introduction, and then at my last update it weighed 152 grams. And now it is empty. So I had 32 hair products, not including shampoo and conditioners, that I wanted to lower the number of. And I've been working on quite a few products, and I have some really good progress on some of those. Now I have to keep in mind that my weight is not very accurate. It only weighs in whole grams, but this has not changed its weight since my last update. It was 26 gram, and it still is. This is the Rituals Restoring Hair Serum with argan oil and Zubaki. I really enjoy this, and although I haven't used it like every single day or anything like that, I think I want to say I've used it at least once a week, maybe twice. So I feel like I've used it a lot, but of course I don't use very much every time. So this is just a weird thing. But I do enjoy this. It doesn't do wonders for me, but I really enjoy how it feels and the scent and how convenient the packaging is with the size and everything. I'm not going to say I will recommend it because, again, it's not like a miracle product, I think, but it works fine and I will just continue to work on this. I am so excited about these next 3 products. I have finished all of them. This is the Eleni and Chris Color Pro Leave-In Treatment Spray. I was able to use it all the way up. Wasn't much left since my last update. I don't think I'm going to recommend this. I don't know if it did much to me, but I used it up and I didn't see much of a result. But anyways, the Kevin Murphy Staying Alive Leave-In Treatment. This was what I had left last time. I mean, I struggle with breakage. I do think that if you're very consistent with this, it might work, but I don't think it's going to be a product I will repurchase, although I love Kevin Murphy. I have so many products from Kevin Murphy, like this Restore Repairing Cleansing Treatment. This is a favorite of mine. I've had several of these over the years. I double cleanse my hair with shampoo normally, but when I use this one, I only cleanse once with shampoo, and then I use this one as a shampoo and conditioner in one, and it works really nice in the way that it really hydrates and smooths my hair out without feeling greasy or anything. So I really enjoy this product, and I think I've repurchased a small little bottle of this product. So yeah. Then I have some even more great news. I finished these 2 products as well. This is actually a mask I recommend. It's really nice and moisturizing to, or hydrating to the hair. This is the Oh Right Yogurt Hair Mask. Beautiful and flawless hair. I was here, the pump was going up, pushing the product up, and I was here at the introduction and here at my last update. Really enjoy this one. And yeah, I might repurchase, we'll see. This is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo, which I did introduce to this project at my last update because it was such a small little container. I was able to use it up. There wasn't too much product left in here, so I'm really happy I'm 1 dry shampoo down. I have so many in my collection, considering the fact that I barely ever use dry shampoo anymore. I was completely dependent on it a few years ago, but not so much anymore. But I'm really glad this is now done. Also used up one of those hair samples I had laying around. This is La Dor Herbalism Treatment with 7 different herbal extracts. Can't really say much about it. I only was able to use it once and it didn't really give me a result, to be honest. I did introduce the K18 Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask last time, and I have been working on this quite a bit. It's starting to become difficult to get any product out, so I think I'm very close to finishing this one as well. This was 35 grams when I introduced it last time, and I'm now down to 30 grams. So I have these 2 hair products left. I do want to include a 3rd hair product to work on for the coming weeks, and that is the, I don't know how you pronounce this, I think it's Elwu Professional Curl Cream. I have used this so much, but I feel like there's a lot left, like something around here or something. This is 193 grams now, so we'll see. I think this is going to take me quite a while to go through, but I have another curl cream as a backup, and I just feel like I need to work some more on this product, so that's what I'm going to be including. I have my entire skincare routine in this little container, except from my cleansers, and I have my lip balm right here, and another kind of lip salve that I keep in my purse. So I'm really happy that I've been able to store everything in the same place. It just gives me happiness to see everything like in an organized, nice manner. So last time I included these two products. This is the Ren Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. When I introduced this contained 48 grams and it is now completely empty. Really enjoy this one, but I won't repurchase because Ren is not cruelty free. Then I completely finished this SPF. This is the iUnique Centella Calming Daily Sunscreen with SPF 50 plus. I don't know if you can see, but it is completely empty. When I introduced this, this was 45 grams and I'm really happy I was able to completely finish it. Now I'm moving on to my one and only last SPF. I've gone back to my favorite from Beauty of Josiah, the original one. That is my all-time favorite, and so yeah, I'm really happy about that. I only have one day cream, regular day cream, left in my collection. I also have this ultra rich moisturizer from Paula's Choice as well, but this is very rich and works either when you're really dry during the winter time or as a night cream. This works as a really nice day cream from Star Deep Moisturizing Cream. So they're both pretty rich and hydrating. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I feel like when it comes to my skincare these days, I've gone down to pretty much what I feel like is the ideal skincare collection. I don't have a bunch of backups. I don't have a lot to choose from. I have just some minimal, good, clean, mostly cruelty-free products. I also used up the Laneige Cream Skin Serapeptide toner and moisturizer that I got as a sample not too long ago. This was fine. It was very liquidy, so it was a little bit messy to work with, but Laneige is not cruelty-free, so I'm not even going to consider purchasing this. I'm going to roll in some new skincare products to work on. I'm trying to decide. I think if I include this in the project, it will help me or push me a little bit into using it. This is the Star SOS Moisturizing Hydro Mask. There's not too much left in this one, so I think it's doable. I just don't use it very often, but it is really nice. I have used it a few times this year, so yeah, I think I'm going to try to finish this one. And then also, I'll include 2 or 3 products all in all. I'm going to include this Star Deep Moisturizing Cream as well, but I do think that this will go a little bit slower since I'm using my SPF as a daily moisturizer now during the summer, but I might use this as a night cream since I don't really have a night cream that's very, like this one for instance, it's just too rich for the summertime. So especially now that I'm going to be traveling, I will use this as a night cream. And then I would like to include the Madagascar Centella Ampule from Skin 1004. I don't know how you pronounce that. 1004 maybe. I just started using this and I really enjoy it. So at the moment I am using this sort of as a nighttime treatment, but this is really nice and I cannot wait to get some more use out of this and get to know it even better. I don't think there's any point in including this one because it's nearly gone. It's so close to being finished anyways. It is the last little tube I have, or container I have left, of the La Roche-Posay Toleraine Dermallergico something eye cream. I've had one before of this that I used up and I really enjoy it, and it's getting more and more difficult to pump anything out. So when I'm done with this one, I don't have any eye creams left, and I tried to decide, can I do without eye cream, because theoretically you can use your moisturizer as an eye cream. But for me, I have very dry under eyes, so I think it's like a must for me in my skincare routine. So I will purchase something else than this one because this is not cruelty-free. And it's going to be really exciting to do my first actual skincare purchase this year. So that's going to be interesting. You will most likely see an update on that in my next Project Pan update. So those are the skincare products I will actively work on in this project as of now. Also, I have used quite a few other products like toothpaste, allergy medicine, magnesium, hand soaps, things for my eyes and cleansers, things like that. And also 2 eye drops that I won't be talking too much about, but I think it's time to talk about what are some new stuff that has been coming into my life. So let's see, since my last update, I have not purchased anything skincare wise, body care, hair care, any makeup, nothing. I haven't received anything like for free or gifts or anything like that either. The only thing that's new sort of in my life when it comes to these different categories that I talked about in the introduction, those are all clothings. And I have done my first purchase of the year, like at all, when it comes to these categories at least. Well, actually, in May, I did receive some hand-me-downs. There were 3 jackets, 3 pairs of pants, a pair of shorts, 4 tops, and 1 like thermal underwear set that I got from my cousin. I'm really happy about that. All really, really nice pieces of clothing. And then earlier in June, I did my first purchase of the year, which was, I don't know how to describe it. It is a part of a set for our national costumes. So it's sort of a white shirt. I will show a picture here so that you can see. It's from the brand Pascal. And this is a big deal. I did have a shirt like that already, but it was pretty old. It was hard to get it all white again, and it had some holes on it here and there. So it was just time to purchase a new one, and it is something you're not obligated to have it, but most Norwegians have some variation of a national costume that we use on different celebratory occasions. Usually they represent where we're from in the country, and sometimes it's just all about what we think is pretty, or it can be costumes that are not related to any geographic part of Norway at all. So it's just, instead of putting on a nice dress, this is your go-to attire, I guess, or outfit. And I'm really happy I have it. It's expensive, but it's something you can have and use for the rest of your life. A lot of people also get married in these costumes instead of using a regular wedding dress. So I don't regret purchasing that. It was not on my list of purchases really, but I realized when May came around and Constitution Day came around, I realized I need a new one. I might use the old one, or I might be able to fix it, but for what I needed it for right now, I didn't have time to fix it. I had to get a new one. So that's the story on that. Really glad I got a new one. It was on sale, so I was lucky there. And yeah, again, I think the next thing I'm going to purchase is an eye cream. And other than that, I don't have any plans on purchasing anything else. So far, things are going really good with my no-buy year. Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to cover in this video. I hope I didn't forget anything. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments. Yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!